I have bad news and good news. The bad news is it's going to drop to 0 tonight. The good news is that my air conditioner is working again. There's so much water out there that they'll be playing 36 holes tomorrow. And joining me in the box for special comments will be Matthew Richardson.
Great to be here, Dennis. Can't wait for the start of this one.
They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. The batters look great as the players get set to run through them. The Swans hustle out onto the field. There's some just another game. Others looking particularly nervous. We have the toss of the coin. Both teams enter this match in the top 8, and points mean everything. And here we go.
There's nothing that ignites the passion of a footy lover more than the opening bounce. Both teams will be eager to dominate the centre clearances early.
Slips the handball to Parker. Approaching the goals now. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? And we have the first goal of the match. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Guided down nicely by McAvoy. Sinclair onto the ball. The ball in the hands of Naismith. He gains possession. No contest for that mark. All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato. Quickly disposed of by Laidler. Stratton wins the marking contest. Oh, he's given that Torp an almighty thump. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Good mark by Birchall.
Birchall has no problems mopping up the loose ball. Mistakes are rare for him. He marks the ball. Sinclair looking for distance. He takes a strong mark. He sends it to an empty space. What a crunch. The ball is scooped up. Burgoyne with handball.
Parker collects. He has the ball. Gains possession. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Sinclair, try swinging your purse next time. Rich coming from a guy wearing makeup. He gets his hands on the footy. It's gone through for a magnificent behind. He kicks it to himself. He gives the ball a mighty roost. He gets above the crowd.
Puopolo is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. It hits its target. We have a free kick. He steadies now in front of goal. Hawthorn with a chance to lead. Bruce with good strong hands. He steadies now in front of goal.
Going for goal number 1. Score for Hawthorn. Hawthorn take the lead. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. McAvoy gets the tap. Burgoyne gets the ball. The ball spills to Franklin. With the ball now. Gibson with the football. Ball up in the centre square. McAvoy nicely outclassing Naismith. The ball comes loose as he's taken down by Kennedy. Naismith slams it on the boot. Franklin, the better man there.
Franklin is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. Burgoyne puts his boot on it. We're at the 92nd mark. Grundy kicks the ball. Mills takes the mark. Gee, a long kick there. Franklin wins the contested ball.
Jams it on the boot now. Clean pick up by Gibson. He's heading for home. A chance right here to overtake what's been a powerful opposition.
He's got the evasiveness and the flashy tricks of a star.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Burgoyne with a big tackle that spills the ball loose. Gets a handball away towards the man on the run. Shields lines it up 45 metres out. Wayward with a kick. It's going. He's missed a lot. A chance for both teams to set up as the ball crosses the line. Tippett kicks it forward. He gets above the crowd.
Lloyd is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. Burton takes advantage. Mills thinks that was holding the ball. He gets boot to the ball. Cunningham just flattened him. Stratton gains the loose ball. Hewitt scoops up the ball. He takes the footy. He gets the hand pass.
And we have a ball up.
Frawley really wears his heart on his sleeve. Parker there to mop up. He kicks the ball. Jack takes the uncontested mark. He slams that on the boot. Laidler with good strong hands. He kicks it long. He gets the upper hand.
He boots it. What a mark. Kicks. We'll have a look at the stats.
Both teams are neck and neck for handball disposals.
That's pretty deep, Richo. And we're back at it.
If you aren't going all the way, why go at all?
McAvoy really gets onto this one. Parker with the football. Mills, too quick for that. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. Reed on the ball at the moment. Hastily kicked. He lays off the pass. Roost takes control of the bouncing ball. I haven't seen him for a while, Richard.
Dennis, he just seems to be continually choosing the wrong option. McAvoy obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. Rioli kicks it. Rough head, hands over the ball. Tippett with the kick, kept his composure then. He gets boot to the ball.
Rampy feeling the pressure, gets the quick kick away. He's done a Lady Gaga. He kept everyone guessing. The ball mopped up. Very timely handball by Rioli. Kicks it. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. They've conceded possession. He's misjudged the boundary line there. The ball has been thrown in. Sinclair didn't even get close to that tap. Scoops up the ball. Puopolo, a good trummer. With the ball now. He just can't get out of the action. Smothers it. Out of bounds it goes. The boundary umpire has called for the footy. The ruckman battle it out. Big thump from McAvoy. Marsh sockers it. Has clearly been shopping at Clangers or Us. Rioli had no chance at that one. Smith lays a hard tackle and forces the ball to spill out. Kept alive under pressure, couldn't pull it off. We'll have a throw in. Not his intention, but he goes across the boundary line. Time drying up with only 2 minutes to go. He collects the loose ball. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Schoenmakers with the football. Grundy with the football. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Got his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well.
Smith really wears his heart on his sleeve. He kicks the ball. He takes a strong mark. Laidler slams the ball to his boot. He sends it to an empty space. That's an elite skill handballing when being tackled. Dishes it off to the running player.
Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. First possession for Papley. He shows the quick hands. Works it across the ground. Nice contested mark by Franklin. An ideal position to be kicking from. This kick to seek the Swans take the lead. Franklin sinks it from a long way out.
Franklin is a thumping kick of the footy. He can kick it out of view if he wanted.
The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Schoenmakers dishes it off to the running man. He picks up the loose ball. He's got the football now. McVeigh with the running catch. And it's close to goal as the ball goes over the boundary line. Into the game comes Sinclair. Strong mark.
McVeigh's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. Kennedy, with good strong hands, puts boot to ball. He gathers up the intercepted ball.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Gets the handball. That is a big bump. He collects the loose ball. Naismith hand passes to space and hopes for the best. Smith finds his man on the move. Frawley guides it. He's got it. Free kick. This is a great angle to kick from. And they want to grab the lead with this one. Shields. That's his second. Hawthorn on top.
Shields has the ability, I think, to be a 20 to 30 a goal season player.
Frawley decisively. Laidler sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Smith gains possession. Kennedy is able to squeeze a kick through the pack. Franklin really got onto that one, right off the sweet spot. Eat that, he says. Great goal. The Swans goes back into the lead. Let's check out the stats.
The handball stats show that the two teams are fairly even, with Sydney on 22 and Hawthorn on 14. The Swans and Hawthorn are very level on the possession count, which reflects the evenness of this contest.
Cheers, Richard. We're halfway through this match and things are getting interesting. Well, the players have had a good rest and they look refreshed, ready for the third term.
Make sure your worst enemy doesn't live between your own two ears.
Lloyd gains possession through the interception. Sinclair receives the ball. Hodge again, Richard.
Yes, super work from him in this match, Dennis.
The loose ball picked up by McAvoy.
McAvoy will give you a competitive contest in every hit-out, I can assure you of that. But the midfielders are going to have to work really hard to earn the centre clearances off his ruck work. He steadies now in front of goal. This kick is for the lead.
Shields again, Richard.
He seems to always be in the contest, Dennis.
A lot of possessions for him. Laidler sends the ball on its way. Burgoyne shins it. Lloyd controls. Mills with a big bump to Hodge.
Schoenmakers just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. A solid use of the body then. Parker collects it. Grundy kicks the ball. Hodge scoops up the ball. McAvoy puts his boot on it. Lloyd passes it. Jack hands it back, sending it on its way. Burgoyne takes the mark.
Kicks it across the ground. Lucky bounce collected. Sinclair picks it up. Penetrating hand pass. Mills throws the ball. Free kick. Misses the intended target. The ball spills to Roost. Just 2 minutes to go. Mistimes the kick. Puopolo, not the worst shot for goal, but those who are worse wouldn't need to hire the Maya Music Bowl to hold a convention. And the ball goes over the boundary line. Rampy claims it.
Rampy, he's quite clean, picking up the ball on the half volley. Interception. He's got the ball out even when being tackled. Marsh collects it. Lloyd has the ball. He lays off the pass.
Kicked by Kennedy. Cunningham has seen plenty of the footy. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Into the game comes Marsh. The umpire will give us another ball up. Ball up in the centre square. Naismith wasn't even close to that tap, and he'd be crazy to think that type of effort will win any time soon. Chips it down towards half forward. Schoenmakers presents and takes the mark. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies, just get them in flying formation. The Hawks get back on top again.
Schoenmakers needs to gain a more familiar and consistent goal-kicking routine. And when he does that, he will be rewarded with more accurate kicking results.
It's been intercepted by the opposition. Slams it on the boot. Papley with an easy mark.
Papley told me recently that he really loves playing for this club, and you can really see it in his attitude on the field. I think he's going to play for this club for a long, long time. Franklin with a long goal.
The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Claimed by Frawley. Bounces favourably for Canterbury. Umpire not having a bar of that and signalling for a ball up.
Frawley may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. Tippett getting some power behind that one. He gets boot to the ball. Duray hand passes the ball. He intercepts the ball on the bounce. Gibson gets the footy. Burgoyne gives the ball to the running man. He slams that on the boot. It's a mark.
Pass by Frawley. Sends the Sharon on its way. Nice contested mark by Roughhead. This is a great angle to kick from. Kicking to steal the lead. Roughhead. He sinks his first goal. Hawthorn are in front. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Frawley hits it. He controls the bouncing ball. Tackle, but gets the handball off. Let's go to Richo now and take a look at the stats.
The Hawks trailing in kicks with 31, while the Swans are ahead on 53. Hawthorn needs to make their kicks count. It could be the difference between winning and losing.
Much appreciated, Richo. The players are starting to feel the strain of the first 3 quarters now.
Never give up. Failure and rejection are only the first step to succeeding.
Almost perfect timing by Mitchell. Schoenmakers has no chance at that one. Marsh pushes in the back like an old lady poking her umbrella at a wasp's nest. You know more about him than me, Richo. Reckon he can bag this one?
It's an absolute gimme from this angle.
Hawthorn have scored the last 2 goals. Hawthorn by 7 points. McAvoy with a big fist on it. He gains possession. Hanbury dishes it off to the running man. Takes the mark all by himself.
Laidler has so much potential, he could just be anything. Sinclair boots it, lining it up with the goal now. Franklin puts his boot on it. Hewitt just wanted it more then.
Going for goal number 1. Sydney get a goal. Less than 1 goal in this match. The Swans still very much in it. Sinclair guides it. Lucky bounce collected. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. McAvoy, try swinging your purse next time. Rich coming from the guy wearing makeup. Ball up in the centre square. Sinclair totally outclassed in that contest. McAvoy made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Yet another possession. He's got the footy in his hands. Slips the handball to Roost. He brings it out of the pack. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark, minus the peg.
Smith takes a lot of marks during a game, but a lot of them seem to be juggled. If he can just get cleaner hands on the ball, it's just going to give his opponents less chance to spoil in the contest. Grundy with the kick. It comes off hands.
Rioli has the ball. Mitchell again, Richo.
Well, Dennis, I just think he's having fun with them now.
No contest for that mark. Booted by Reed. Nice work from Canterbury. Picks it. Couldn't complete the mark. Controlled by Cunningham. Handballs from the tackle. Sinclair runs past and gets the ball. He's running hot, Richo.
He has been outstanding all match, Dan.
Cunningham gets the goal with an ambitious kick.
Cunningham is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster.
All is in readiness. Laidler has the ball. Hits the running man. I think he just wants attention. Into the game comes Canterbury. Huge lead. Rioli gets it on the bounce. Mills is an absolute leather magnet, and for those who think there's no such thing, spare a thought for my wife and my wallet. With no time to spare, he gets the ball away. Shields takes the mark. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. There'll be a ball up close to goal. Naismith punches a favourable bounce. Burgoyne with the football. He grabs it on the run. Schoenmakers caught with the ball. Parker feeds it wide. He keeps it alive despite the traffic around him. Well, despite his best efforts, he can't keep it in play any longer. The umpire has released the ball. McAvoy outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Hands it out to open space. He surely won't miss from this distance. They could take the lead here. Bruce. And you have to say, that is magnificent. The Hawks take back the lead. The ruck's prepared to go at it for this bounce.
McAvoy wears his heart on his sleeve and he just bleeds for this footy club. Show and makers. Finds the running player, sending it on its way. Bruce getting into position for the kick. Bruce goes for goal.
Marsh gets it on the bounce. And the free kick's been awarded. It's a beautiful angle right where you need it. He kicks it. Oh, you beauty. What a kick, son. What a kick. A second goal in the bag. The umpire set the bounce to restart the game. Naismith without a touch. The clearance by McAvoy, collected by Laidler. Hawthorn are victorious. Now that it's all over, how did you see that game, Richo?
I'm a great believer in luck, and I found the harder I worked, the luckier I got.
Final scores are in. The Hawks 49, the Swans 42. Well, Richo, it's been a fun match. We've enjoyed that one.
Thanks, Dennis. I've enjoyed every minute of it. Until next time, goodbye.
With a grin and Hawthorn, come what may, you'll find us strong.